Have you ever wondered if your marriage is truly in your hands, or if it's already been decided for you? In Islam, there is a powerful and comforting belief that your marriage was written by Allah before you were even born. This means that the person you will spend your life with, the timing, and the way your relationship unfolds are all part of a divine plan. In a world full of uncertainty and endless questions about love and relationships, this understanding offers a sense of peace and trust. It reminds us that nothing happens by chance, and that Allah, the most knowing and most wise, has already arranged what is best for each of us. Whether you're waiting, searching, or wondering if your turn will come, knowing that your marriage is predestined can change your perspective and bring hope to your heart. 1. Marriage is predestined by Allah. In Islam, the concept of Qadr, or divine decree, reminds us that every aspect of our lives, down to the most personal and emotional events, is written by Allah. Marriage, as a crucial part of our journey, is no exception. Long before a soul enters this world, Allah has already determined who their spouse will be. This isn't merely a philosophical idea, but a reflection of Allah's absolute knowledge and control over all things. Our relationships, including marriage, are not left to coincidence or random encounters. They are carefully woven into the fabric of our destiny. Many may struggle with uncertainty in this area, especially when things don't go as planned. But understanding that marriage is divinely preordained can bring peace to the heart. It shifts the focus from anxiety to reliance on Allah. Instead of obsessing over timelines or compatibility checklists, a believer rests in the assurance that Allah knows what the heart needs, even before we do. This belief fosters emotional resilience and spiritual calm, especially during seasons of waiting or heartbreak. It also reminds us that the union we eventually experience was never missed, never late. It simply arrived when it was meant to, as written by the one who knows best. 2. Reference to Quran, Surah Al-Hadid 57:22. The verse from Surah Al-Hadid 57:22 states, "No calamity befalls on the earth or in yourselves, but it is inscribed in the book before we bring it into being. Verily, that is easy for Allah." This ayah highlights a profound truth in Islamic belief, that every event, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, has already been recorded by Allah in Al-Lawh al-Mahfuz, the preserved tablet. This divine record includes the most intricate details of our lives, including who we will marry, when it will happen, and how the connection will unfold. What's striking about this verse is not only its scope, but the reassurance it offers. The trials, delays, and even disappointments we may encounter on the path to marriage are not random occurrences. They are already written and known by Allah, who governs all matters with wisdom. This understanding transforms how we perceive our struggles, not as setbacks, but as stepping stones carefully placed by our Creator. The mention that it is easy for Allah reminds us that what may seem difficult or delayed to us is effortless for Him. His control is absolute, and His planning is perfect, far beyond human comprehension. 3. Trust in Allah's timing. Trusting in Allah's timing means surrendering to a divine schedule that is always accurate, even when it doesn't align with our own expectations. In the context of marriage, this can be one of the most difficult lessons. People often measure their readiness or success by societal standards, age, career milestones, or peer comparisons. When things don't happen according to these timelines, feelings of anxiety, frustration, or even doubt can arise. But the Islamic perspective teaches us that Allah's timing is never early, never late. It is always exact. Delays in marriage may serve purposes hidden from our understanding. Perhaps one is being protected from a harmful relationship or being given time to grow spiritually and emotionally before stepping into such a major commitment. Trusting Allah means believing that what is meant for us will not miss us, and what misses us was never meant for us. This trust requires patience and the willingness to let go of control, placing our hopes in the one who knows our future better than we know our past. It is through this surrender that the heart finds peace, even in waiting. Every moment of delay is part of a plan more perfect than we can imagine. Names of Allah. Reflecting on the names of Allah, Al-Aleem, the all-knowing, and Al-Hakeem, the most wise, brings clarity and comfort, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, like marriage. Allah's knowledge encompasses everything: the past, the present, and the future. He knows every soul, every intention, and every possibility. His wisdom ensures that what He decrees is not only based on complete knowledge, but also carried out with perfect purpose. When seeking marriage, many people are overwhelmed by questions. Is this the right person? Why is it taking so long? Or, why did that relationship end? These are natural concerns, but they are answered by understanding who Allah is. As Al-Aleem, He knows who will truly benefit our faith, character, and future. As Al-Hakeem, He arranges our lives in the best way, even when it defies our own logic or desires. Sometimes, a delay or denial in marriage is not a punishment, but a mercy in disguise. It may be protecting us from emotional harm or guiding us towards something better. When we trust in these divine attributes, we begin to see that every outcome is tailored with intention. Nothing from Allah is random. It is knowledge and wisdom combined with infinite mercy. 5. Life events. Delays, heartbreak, unanswered prayers. Life is filled with emotional trials, especially in the pursuit of marriage. Delays can feel unbearable. Heartbreaks can shake our faith, and unanswered prayers may lead us to question our worth. However, from an Islamic perspective, none of these experiences are without purpose. Every event we go through is part of a divine sequence designed to shape us, strengthen us, and bring us closer to what is ultimately best for us. Heartbreak, for instance, may feel like rejection, but it can be a redirection, away from someone who is not good for our soul or our future. Unanswered prayers are not ignored by Allah. Rather, they may be answered in a different form, at a different time, or replaced with something far better. Allah does not waste the tears of a sincere believer. Each moment of pain has a role in our growth and purification. These difficult moments often build qualities that are essential for a strong, lasting marriage: patience, emotional maturity, reliance on Allah, and empathy. If we had received everything easily, we might not develop the depth of character needed for the responsibilities ahead. Seen through the lens of faith, every trial is not a setback, but a preparation for what's written for us with love and wisdom. 6. Human responsibility. While belief in divine destiny is central in Islam, it does not negate human responsibility. Trusting Allah's plan does not mean sitting back and doing nothing. Instead, Islam encourages a balance between tawakkul, trust in Allah, and amal, action. When it comes to marriage, this means using the waiting period as a time for sincere personal growth and preparation, spiritually, emotionally, and even practically. Patience is not just about waiting. It's about how we wait. It means maintaining dignity, avoiding desperation, and holding on to faith when things seem unclear. During this time, one should work on character, strengthen their relationship with Allah, and develop the qualities that make a successful spouse, such as kindness, emotional intelligence, and responsibility. Preparation also includes making wise choices, seeking counsel, and being open to halal means of finding a spouse, like through family, community, or Islamic platforms. These efforts are part of our duty while leaving the outcome to Allah. Most importantly, maintaining trust means avoiding hopelessness and negative thoughts about oneself or Allah. It is remembering that our worth is not measured by timelines, but by sincerity and faith. When we do our part and leave the rest to Allah, we align ourselves with the beauty of His divine plan. 7. Marriage will happen as destined. In Islam, nothing occurs by coincidence. Every detail of our existence unfolds according to Allah's divine will, and marriage is no exception. The person you are meant to marry, the exact moment your paths will cross, and even the circumstances that lead to your union are all written as part of your Qadr, divine decree. This belief instills deep comfort in the hearts of those who wait, reminding them that they are not wandering aimlessly in search of love, but walking a path already known and arranged by their Creator. Often, we try to predict or control the course of our relationships, fearing that if we don't act fast enough, we might miss what's meant for us. But in truth, what is written for you will reach you, even if it seems delayed, even if the road is difficult. Allah's decree cannot be blocked, rushed, or changed by human effort alone. This doesn't mean we shouldn't try, but it means our efforts are guided within the framework of what Allah has already willed. Understanding this brings peace. Instead of stressing over when and how, we learn to walk with faith, knowing that the moment of union is already destined, and when it arrives, it will be right and purposeful. Remember, your marriage is part of Allah's perfect plan, written with wisdom and love before you were even born. Trust in His timing, be patient, and continue preparing yourself for the beautiful journey ahead. At Deen, we believe that placing your faith in Allah brings peace and certainty to every aspect of life. If this message touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Deen for more inspiring content. Also, in the comments, share this prayer with us. O Allah, grant me a righteous spouse who will be a source of mercy and tranquility. Let's support each other in dua.